Alright, hello everyone, my name is Denizen and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. We are playing the Mare Nostrum expansion as Genoa. So the Rights of Man expansion has actually been released and we have started a series on it. Feel free to check it out. We are playing as Burgundy. And if we're doing half as good as Burgundy is doing here, then I would be quite satisfied. France is gone and Burgundy has taken over. Of course, we want to do even better than that, but we'll see. It's going to be interesting, I think. But of course, we still also have this playthrough with Genoa. And in this playthrough, we actually took over Bosnia. Well, we vassalized it, and I think that was a good move. But they do have high liberty desire, so we will have to pay attention to that. Luckily, this will be gone quite quickly. I think expansion declared war, was at war, so it's maths 5, 6, 7, about 7 a year. This modifier will go up, so that's quite quickly. Also, we are improving relations there as well, so that will help too. So yeah, I'm not really scared about this. I think it should be fine. There's not much we can do at the moment. Well, we might want to lose 20 prestige to placate local rulers, but I don't think it's going to be necessary. I wonder if this truce actually works. Would they be able to go for independence even though they have a truce with us? Because declaring independence would basically mean declaring a war on us for independence, but they can't do that right now because they have a truce. So I'm guessing that would be true. It's gonna take 3 more... No? Oh, it's actually a lot longer, 13 years. So I think until then it doesn't really matter what their liberty desire is. I'm not sure if that's correct, but that's the assumption I'm gonna work with. Let's hope I'm correct, right? Yeah, let's take a look at the rest of our empire. I sort of have to get back into the game because I've been playing Rights of Man for quite a while. So, yeah, we are making a bunch of money. It's amazing, actually. 25 gold coins, even though we do have 3 dudes. So, yeah, pretty amazing. We are still on military power focus. Which seems to be sort of correct because we do have 2 idea groups, quantity and offensive, which I both want to finish, and we are ahead of time. So I think that's correct for now, at least. Manpower reserves need to recover. Maximum 50k almost, which is pretty good, I think. Establish Genoa and the Spice Islands. No. Protect our brethren in Firenze. I'm guessing that's somewhere around here. Let's take a look where that actually is. Huh? Oh, there. Oh yeah, that would be good because that would connect up Siena. But yeah, Papal States still allied to Great Britain, France, Venice, and Holland. So pretty powerful alliance chain there. Yeah, because I think that's sort of the idea right now. We have Bosnia as a vassal, which is very good, and now I think that allows us a bit more. We are a bit more powerful than we were before. Venice would be a good target, of course. Burgundy and the Papal State as most powerful allies, of course. And I think, as we checked before, Switzerland is still being protected by Bohemia. Yes, because the Emperor. Switzerland is part of the Empire and Bohemia is the Emperor, so they will be protected, yeah. Okay, so I think what we'll do is let it run for a bit and see if we can get our manpower back up. I'm guessing there will be some rebellions, so we will have to pay attention to that, but I think we are going to be fine. Claims fabricated, okay. I think we should probably start throwing some dudes this way as well. Serbian separatists might spawn in 2 years in Zeta and Alaska. That's actually here. Do we have access through Venice? I don't think we do we? Can we get it? No. Okay, so that's slightly annoying. But luckily we do have quite some transports. Is that I think that's the most pressing issue here. Benin is fine. So I think, actually, I'm not sure where these troops are coming from, but I'm guessing we are going to send them back for now. Yeah, let's do that. You are a bit lopsided here. We do have 748, so it's not a particularly good. Let's see. No, we don't have enough manpower, of course. Well, it doesn't really matter. We'll send those guys, and we'll probably send those guys as well. Liège discovered has cancelled military access. Yeah, sure. So, attached to the no, wait. We'll do this a bit differently. We will create a new unit. We will get some extra infantry and get you to move over there. We need a lot of manpower to actually get all this stuff fixed, but should be fine. Let's move you there in preparation for a rebellion. I think we should be fine. More military access from the Papal State. Ah! Cologne, Frankfurt and Liège. Why though? At war with Cologne, Frankfurt and Liège. Attacker against Cologne in a Dutch conquest of Cleve. Okay, that's interesting. So that's the Netherlands who are going after Cleve. Against Cologne then. Okay, that's interesting. Let's keep an eye on that and see what's gonna happen. Bohemia is not involved. Venice is not involved. Oops. No. My hands are very cold. I'm misclicking all over the place. Okay, so for now it doesn't really matter. Wait, Venice was added to the Papal State, but they won't join in? They will actually. 70 minus 6, okay. Not gonna really matter, I think. Lubeck accept a peace. Danzig will be forced to give Lubeck some stuff. Okay. That's good. I want to take a look at those political map modes. I've been watching some videos, EU4 playthroughs, and I'm sort of guessing that I've still got a lot to learn, as always, and I want to see if I can do something about that. And one of the things I see is that everyone seems to be using their map modes a lot more often than I do. I'm not really used to it, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do that. But yeah, that's something to keep in mind at least. Something to play around with. I will probably do that between episodes, so as not to bore you with that too much. But yeah, diplomatic map mode seems to be very useful, at least for the claims and such. Yeah, see, Switzerland has a lot of claims here. This is interesting. Allied with the Papal State. A lot of claims here. Venice allied with the Papal State and a claim here. Okay, that's good to know. Austria, a lot of claims everywhere, basically. Allied with the Ottomans. Yeah, this is a useful map mode that I should really be using more often. Bosnia still has quite some claims here, so we might be able to do something interesting with that. Rebel uprisings coming in, Serbian separatists. Okay, that's what we're first gonna have to deal with. You can move through my territory so that you are allowed to kill each other. We have our troops here. I think we might actually want to pick up the rest of our troops as well. Why did we only... These are all transports, right? Yeah, what's this troop doing here? That's strange. Genoa's Peru declared upon Cusco. Very good. I applaud you. Merchant shipwrecked. Lose 7 ducats. That's too bad. Okay, let's keep it going. I guess we're gonna... Yeah, colonialism. Let's take a look here. 1.5 in Raska, yeah. I think we'll actually get you all aboard here. Move you up. There you go, and move you there. And there we go. Hot chocolate! Hot beverage. Price of cacao changed by 40% until the end of the game, jeez. It's quite a lot. I'm not sure if we do have any... Oh, that was quick. Do have any provinces that sell cacao, but... Or cocoa, whatever you want to call it. So I'm guessing Raska's gonna spawn pretty soon, and I want them to spawn, so I'll just stand here and then jump on them. Cologne is actually coming in here to attack the Papal State. Let's take a look at that diplomatic map mode and take a look at the claims we have. It seems we don't have any claims on the Papal State. I do want to change that. Just in case we would be in a position to attack them. If Cologne decides to do some interesting stuff here. Because the Papal States, yeah, I think they are... And Venice are our main... It would be very good to be able to actually expand to there, is what I'm trying to say. Glorious arms, prestige from land battles, very nice. Or available mercenaries 25%, garrison size 25%, land attrition -10, very good. Land force limit modifier plus 50%, very nice as well. But we've got siege ability 20%, land force limit modifier 20%, and discipline 5. Recover army morale speed is pretty good as well. These are, I mean, the rest of the ideas are not amazing, but still very interesting. We are still ahead of time, yes, we are. So I guess we'll take one of these. Perhaps focus on one of these as well. Land force limit modifier is not really necessary, I think. Discipline, land force limit modifier. Prestige is alright at the moment. Siege ability would be fine. Garrison size, land attrition. I guess we'll go with defensive for now. Bam. That's gonna be fine. Are you gonna spawn anytime soon, Serbian separatists? That would be very nice. We are actually at 7.9 right now. They're still at high liberty design, but they like us a lot more than before. So that's nice. Yeah, a lot of claims being fabricated all over the place. Secret societies, who cares? Maybe these conspiracies can make politicians agree for once. The guilds gain influence, aristocrats lose influence, gain 1 stability. We are at 2, so that would actually be good. Fine, let those known to be loyal investigate this. Aristocrats, guilds lose influence, gain 10 prestige. Advisor class, excuse me, plus 25%. I think I'm gonna go with the guild's influence and the increase in stability. Okay, so this is good. Cologne just fighting it out here. We don't have any diplomats to check. Apparently we are trying to make Sweden an ally. I think that's gonna be a bit too far away. Oh, we are actually already their ally. Alright. I guess that's fine. Not sure if it's most useful. Let's take a look at our own stuff, shall we? 4 out of 4. Sweden, Bosnia, Brittany, Theodora. Yeah, that's I think the problem. We don't have any very powerful allies. Spain doesn't like us, that's clear. Gascony. Iceland and Spain. It's a shame that they are allied to Spain, otherwise it would be a good way to actually branch out here. But I probably want to try and get some claims going. Brittany doesn't like us. Brittany is allied to us. Let's get that dude from Spain home. And what did I want to do with that? I forgot. Claims? Improve relations? Can't remember. Oh dear. We are working towards the fabricating of claims, yes. I think I wanted to check if we can declare war on anyone. Everyone is still jumping in. How about Venice, though? Because Venice has the Papal States. Yeah, they are actually war exhaustion and they are occupied. So Burgundy would be problematic. I have to admit. Let's take a look at their power. Burgundy. Yeah, that's pretty hefty. They've almost got 100k army size, so we won't be able to match that at all. Okay, that's good to know. Bit of a shame, though. Bit of a shame. Bohemia. That could be an interesting ally. Because they are the emperor. Right? Am I right? I don't know. Forgot. Yes. Doesn't really matter, but Bohemia seems to be very powerful. Also, they are allied with the Ottomans. Of course, they did lose quite badly. Who else is allied with? Let's take a look at the diplomatic map mode. Oh, I've discovered a new toy here. Bohemia is allied with the Ottomans and Brandenburg, so not very powerful. And also, well, it's of course very powerful, but I mean it's not in our way. So let's see if we can get Bohemia as an ally. Who are you rivaled with? Perhaps that's, yeah, Sweden, okay. But that's alright, I'm willing to leave that alliance if we can get Bohemia instead of it. They are a rival to Poland and Austria, but that's fine. Okay, let's see if we can get some, at least get some improved relations there. See what that does. Serbian separatists, please, just spawn. Importing iron. We need imported iron for our fist. Gain 60 military power. Would be interesting. Kiowa's opinion of Genoa changed. We need to rely on our own resources. Oh, 2 mercantilism, yes please. I think that's better. How is our mercantilism? Actually, it's at 44.5, which gives us 85% provincial trade power modifier. Pretty amazing if you have to ask me. I'm not sure if it should be higher at the moment, but yeah. A lot of stuff that we can make states, but we still don't want that. 54 liberty desire. It's going down. 53 seems to be good. And over time we might be able to integrate them. We're still reinforcing. Still 7k men to go. Let's keep checking if we can attack. No, we can't check that right now because our diplomats are occupied. Okay, when can we actually get a claim here? 20, so that's close. As long as we have at least one claim, we should be fine, and we'll get out of there. Then we can check if we can declare war on Venice, whom we already have claims for, right? Yeah, we have a claim on Novara. Okay. Liège accepted peace with Holland. Okay, separate peace out, I think. Our stack is increasing here. This is good. Ah, finally. Okay. We're still lopsided. I think we're actually gonna be... Whoops, getting rid of some of these dudes. About 4 or something, because I don't think they will add all that much. And we'll select you and move in. I think that's better, because now we have a correct front line, if you will. I think these guys won't be doing anything. I could be wrong. I think that's how we're gonna play it. Base morale is really low for us, but we are easily winning this. It's a shame about our manpower, but at least that was one rebellion done. The other rebellions don't seem to be a problem. Highest is 30%, not increasing, not increasing, not increasing, not increasing. So that should be fine. I think we'll go back home in that case. Get attached and be ready for a war against the Papal State, if it should be possible. Or Venice, rather. Okay, that's half of them, probably, yes. Manpower, 12k, 13k, that's pretty bad. I guess what we could do is just consolidate and use our money instead. No, that's not true, because we would have to recover manpower anyway. Let's take a look at our army maintenance, 12.3. Our army is pretty cheap, actually. Which is good, but that means that we could do something else. Holland accepted peace with Cologne. Cologne will cede Cleve to Holland. Okay, so they succeeded. It's a shame, because that means that the Papal State is no longer at war. We can, in fact, fabricate a claim this time around, which I think we'll go for... Oh, probably this one, Firenze, because... Well, actually, no, because we do have a mission for that. There we go. Should have done that before. But still, we can take a claim on... I don't know, what's this? 26 development, 18. Let's go for Lucia. Seems to make most sense. Yes. So let's do that, shall we? Actually, we can't, because now we need 25. I hate it when that happens. I'm not quite sure how that works. We have left our trade league, okay. Are you actually aboard? Not yet. Let's do that right now. There we go. Okay. Bohemia starts to like us. I think it's important that we get at least one powerful ally on our side. Okay, that's all good. With a good leader as well. Almost clear to fabricate a claim. We'll get that on Lucia. There we go. So we've got 2 claims now. You can come home and we will start fabricating claims on other countries around us. Let's go with diplomatic ideas. I don't know, Dauphiné perhaps, Gascony. Let's do that. Build a spy network, go. Why not, right? Do we have any option of building buildings? We don't. And that's probably because we don't have any space, and I don't like it. So let's take a look. What kind of buildings do we have? We've got a church. We actually do have next building slot 20 development. Our provinces are just not developed all that well. We could destroy some forts. For example, this one, I'm not sure if it's necessary. Let's do that. Let's destroy the castle. It's costing us some money as well. Yes. That will allow us to build a building, I suppose, at least. Buildings. Is that true? Not sure. Cathedral, replace church, local tax modified plus 60%. We can actually build that, but... yeah. It's costing us 300 ducats. Local missionary strength would be good. No, not really. The problem is that our country isn't based on taxes. Our country is based on trade. So, in fact, I think we won't do that. Regimental camps, we can build one. For land force limit modifier, yes, let's do that. We've got... I think we can upgrade the forts that we do have and then just leave one out. For example, this one, I'm pretty sure isn't really necessary. Although this is our capital, let's leave it there. So let's get back to the buildings. And see what else we can do. We've got trade depots. Local trade power plus 125% will be in about 3 levels. So that's going to be quite an investment. I guess we can build one here. Replaces the marketplace, right? Any other buildings that we might want to build? Yeah, cathedrals would be an option, but I don't think it's worth it. Trade company, no. And how about shipyards? Grand shipyard. Right, I think we built one in Nice, right? Yeah, that's our main harbor right now. That's good. Okay, let's keep it going and see what kind of opportunities present themselves to us. Venice won't be an option now that the Papal State has recovered. Okay. I think Bohemia will start to like us quite soon. Actually, they won't because we are... Oh, we already have powerful allies. I really think we should break that alliance with Sweden. It's not going to help anything for us. And in fact, it prevents us from forming an alliance with Bohemia, which would be much more beneficial because they would be able to help us against Venice, for example, because they are actually boarded. And also, it would free up a slot of a great power. So, yeah. But, of course, the problem is... breaking an alliance will cost us quite a lot, I think. Dissolve alliance will adversely affect relations. Yeah, I think it will also cost us 25 prestige, but I could be wrong. Let's hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. Okay, in that case we'll get you home, because Bohemia won't work until we have dissolved the alliance with Sweden. Let's take a look at our... No, I think prestige only happens if you have a royal marriage, which we don't. So that's good. Alliance partner dismissed. And now we can actually get to Bohemia, I think. They still won't accept us, because Genoa's army strength, Bohemia already has powerful allies. Neutral attitude, but it should be fine. We can... No, we can't royal marriage, of course. Because of our government type. Guilds obstruct trade. Excuse me, a lot of local power stuff going on. Still reinforcing 10,000 men. It's gonna take a long time. But I think we can actually get our army maintenance down. I do want to keep reinforcing. Let's take a look. Is that influenced by our maintenance? No, not really, I think. More exhaustion. Army tradition, trading and cacao 5% improved. Okay. Okay. So currently we don't have a very powerful ally, and that is a problem, I have to admit. Let's take a look at our diplomatic map mode again. We have Brittany, not really useful, and Bosnia as a vassal, but that's all we have. So really, we should try and get something else going. Spain won't work. Gascony could be a target. Burgundy is a rival. Yeah, I think Bohemia or the Ottomans, actually. Huh, that could be interesting. No, that won't work. not the same religious group doesn't help. Let's keep working towards the Bohemia dude. Bavaria seems to be pretty powerful. Coalition against least personal union with Styria. They don't have any powerful allies. We might be able to make that work if we want. I'm not sure if that's useful. Bohemia, of course, will give us the benefit that they are the emperor. Currently, at least. I'm not sure how much longer that will happen. What's this? Trio giving us minus 1,000 when ranking of who they want to vote. Aww. That's Trier. Yeah, no, okay. Imperial authority. Authority. Okay, let's keep it running. We can build buildings. Workshop. I think that's probably in one of our colonies, right? Trade depot. Guess we could do that. 200 ducats. Is that my phone? No, it wasn't. I'm not sure if it's useful. What are we doing here, for example? I guess we are... Oh, we are transferring. We don't even have a merchant here. How much? 16.7 in the trade note. We have about 9% of that. It's not really impressive. I guess we could increase it, and then... Because this is an... sort of an end node, but there's a lot of stuff going here. And here we are transferring. So... Is this going on? And here, I think we are collecting. Which is interesting. I'm not sure if this is the most efficient way to set things up. The problem is that we don't have Sevilla. So a lot of it isn't ending up in Genoa. So that's why I think we are collecting here. But we are earning 5.39, which is pretty impressive. So what you could do is actually transfer this, move it along to here, where we have, well, Kilwa is collecting from trade. So there's not much. 3.06 being forwarded. Also, we don't have a merchant available. That's true. I have to admit. Do we have anything available here? Any merchants? I don't think so. This helps. Panama collecting. Tunis. To Genoa. That's not really helpful at all, is it? Spain is forwarding as well. I'm guessing to us. No. Actually to Sevilla. Alright, alright. Alexandria to Genoa. But that is already being forwarded. Perhaps we could do away with this dude. There's other people doing forwarding stuff. 2.2, 1.35, Tunis. 0.3. It's not really useful. Yeah, I'm not sure. But I am pretty sure that I want one here and improve our power. Okay, let's get that dude from Zanzibar home. Recall. No, not Zanzibar. I think that was incorrect. Because he was actually doing quite a good job. 3.06, let's see if that changes. Yeah, keep going. 2.65. Somewhat problematic. But if we then move him here, I'm pretty sure that will increase again. So it was 3.06. Let's see if that's gonna change anything. Transfer trade power. Alessandro Spinola. It's gonna take 80 days. Okay. Use the military as a workforce. Gain 1 base tax in Genoa. Or spend money. Let's spend money. We have a lot of money. We don't have a lot of manpower. Makes sense. So let's wait for this guy to arrive. We're transferring about 2 ducats to Bengal, actually. Oh, that's the not the right way. We have to transfer it this way. So I think that will actually help quite a bit. Let's get a... still military? I wonder. I think still military, yes. Let's at least get a new dude here. We can probably go for this one, level 2. 2, 3, 3, yeah, makes sense. I think we can do away with this focus at some point. We're getting a bit lopsided, but still, we are using all those points in these two idea groups, and we want that. So let's get a new military dude for one more time, and then we'll reevaluate. Okay, Portugal, yes, 1.80. Let's give it a tick. 4.66, yeah, that helps a lot, I think. So this will have increased to... not a lot, actually. We really need one here as well, then. Damn it. Okay, guilds before country. Their disloyalty to Genoa must be punished. Diplomat dies, 50 at Mintech. Lost or try to defuse. I think we can defuse, or let's take a look at that diplomat. Is he important? No, I think he's a... yeah, Kusu. Better relation over time, level 3. Let's defuse. Okay, so we need one dude here as well, because now we aren't transferring all that much. Nah. I don't like the this sort of stuff that we are trying to do. It's not really working. Alexandria, not useful. How about you then? Let's recall you and see what this does. 0.63. Okay. This is good though. In the meantime, we can look at our manpower. Nothing. Okay. No, we are actually still transferring 0.63, so that's about 30 cents. So let's transfer trade to Cape of Good Hope, 0.56, currently at least. Was that it? No. Oh, Oman is completely obliterated by the Ottomans. Still 0.56, let's let it tick over. 0.80. Not really helpful. So, still shuffling around, not really doing all that well, I think. Oh well. Okay, we'll put in a cut here because we've been going on for a bit too long. Yeah, so just trying to get our country back in shape again. Bosnia's doing well. They aren't willing to break away from us anymore, and this will keep going up. And at some point, we will be able to actually annex these guys. But that's quite some time away. How's Bohemia doing? Royal marriage won't work, of course. Offer alliance still quite far away, but if we can get them to be friendly towards us, then that would help. We might be able to rival someone who's actually their rival as well. Not sure if that's a thing. We've got Portugal, the Papal State, and Venice. Portugal isn't, I don't think, is a good... Austria isn't a possible rival, though. That's a shame. Ottomans, Poland would be good. If that... Well, I'm not sure if that's... Well, Sweden, perhaps. Because Bohemia doesn't like Sweden, and then we would have Sweden as a rival, both. Great Britain and Russia, though. We'll think about this. In any case, I want to thank you guys for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.